Modern air warfare is often described as a game of cat and mouse. At its core, however, it is a contest shaped by physics and information, unfolding at the speed of light. To understand how aircraft are detected and how they try to avoid detection, we need to look at the technology that has formed the backbone of air defense for decades: radar. Radar stands for radio detection and ranging, and its basic idea is surprisingly simple. It works like electronic echolocation. A radar system sends out a burst of radio energy into the sky and then listens for echoes. When that energy hits an aircraft, a small portion of it reflects back toward the radar. By measuring how long the signal takes to return, the system can calculate how far away the target is and roughly where it is located. This process is extremely fast and highly precise, but radar is not a magic tool that can see everything everywhere all the time. Radar operates within strict physical limits, and those limits shape how modern air combat works. One of the biggest challenges radar faces is signal loss over distance. As a radar pulse travels outward, it spreads and weakens. When it finally reaches an aircraft, only a tiny fraction of that energy reflects back. On the return trip, the signal weakens even more. This means that increasing detection range becomes increasingly difficult. Pushing radar to see farther requires dramatically more power, larger antennas, and more sensitive receivers. At some point, the cost and complexity rise faster than the benefit. The environment also works against radar. The atmosphere is full of background reflections, often called noise or clutter. Mountains, weather systems, and even the surface of the ocean can bounce radar energy back to the receiver. These reflections create a crowded picture that can hide real targets. To manage this, radar systems use motion filtering, separating fast-moving objects from stationary background clutter. But this filtering has limits. Under specific conditions, an aircraft can blend into the background and become much harder to track. These natural weaknesses are exactly what modern stealth technology is designed to exploit. Stealth aircraft are not invisible. Instead, they are engineered to be difficult for radar to detect at long distances. Their shapes are carefully designed to redirect radar energy away from the source, rather than reflecting it straight back. This reduces the strength of the return signal. Stealth aircraft also use specialized coatings known as radar-absorbent materials. These materials absorb some of the incoming radar energy and convert it into heat, further reducing the signal that returns to the radar. The result is not disappearance, but delay. The radar may still detect the aircraft, but only at much shorter ranges, often too late to respond effectively. Beyond passive stealth, modern aircraft also rely on electronic warfare. Electronic warfare focuses on disrupting, confusing, or overwhelming enemy sensors. One basic method is noise jamming, which floods a radar receiver with interference, making it harder to separate real targets from background static. More advanced techniques use deception, sending carefully modified signals back to the radar to create false targets or misleading positions. Despite all of these countermeasures, radar remains essential to air defense. The reason is simple: it continues to evolve. Modern air defense systems no longer rely on radar alone. Instead, they combine information from multiple sensors. Radar data is fused with infrared tracking systems and electro-optical sensors, each covering the weaknesses of the others. If radar is jammed, infrared sensors can track heat. If clouds block visual systems, radar can still operate. By networking these sensors together, modern forces create layered awareness rather than relying on a single tool. This makes detection more resilient and reduces the chance that any one technique can completely defeat the system. In the end, radar is neither obsolete nor unbeatable. It is a powerful tool shaped by physics, countered by technology and strengthened by integration. Modern air warfare is defined not by perfect invisibility or perfect detection, but by an ongoing balance between seeing and hiding in an increasingly complex battle space.